Hello, my name is Matt1, and today I'll be doing Daredevil Season 2 review. Now, if you want to watch my Daredevil Season 1 review, it'll be right here, right here. But it's poor quality, so it's not going to be spectacular like this one, and I don't have this cool, awesome shirt to go with it. But regardless of that, let's do Season 2. Now, I like to arrange this season, like, you know how like the first season was like big long 13-hour movie. This one's kind of like mini arcs, so like mini movies almost, kind of in a way. First arc is like the Punisher arc, the second arc is the Electra arc, and then the final arc is like crazy chaos ninja stuff. Yeah. Everything is connecting to one another. That's just my opinion about this. It's not like how it was in the first season. That's my idea. First 4 episodes of the Punisher, the next 5 to 8 is Electra, and then 9 to 13, crazy chaos ninja stuff. But anyway, let's get to it. So, Matt has been a Daredevil of Hell's Kitchen for some time. It's not really specific on what the timeline is in this season, because when they show Kingpin again, it says he's been there for a few months, and I don't understand. It would say, if it's in season 2, wouldn't he say a year, not months? So it threw me off a little bit, so we don't know. I think I heard somebody say something about Christmas or something like that. I'm not so sure. It's just like, it's a little off. I don't take notes during the show, I take notes after the show. I should do that. So he's been to Daredevil for some time. What a great opening when you show him again, like, taking down that bank robbers in that church because Matt Murdock is Catholic, or like that, saying that small little church. Yeah, that was pretty great. See? But also in the opening of the first episode is when the Punisher like destroys that entire Irish mob. Like when the police are doing a little investigation stuff, he's like, somebody like got their hand like bullet off. I don't know how. I don't understand. How would a bullet like cut off? I don't understand that. It's a battery, by the way, not a bullet. Yeah, so the police are like wondering what the hell is going on. There's this new player in town using military tactics. A lot of like, chaos in Hell's Kitchen. So Matt, being the vigilante he is, he goes and investigates the man without fear, this so-called Punisher. And also, they have like a surviving member of the gang, and knowing the Punisher wants to take out these people, he goes after them, and Matt Murdock meets the Punisher, and when they're first encounter and they fight, I was like really not that impressed. Now, I've been watching the Arrow season 4 now, and the fight quality in that show is like very top notch. I go look at that from Daredevil season 2, didn't like the first time he fought, actually. I think I'm more of a fan of the second time he fought. Now, I'm not like a DC or Marvel fanboy. Like, I'm not totally like that. Like, I have my own opinions about both of them. I don't like them equally. They're like the fourth thing I like, Marvel and DC. I would, for Star Wars and anime and Power Rangers, over them more. Also, when their first encounter, like, Punisher actually ends up damaging Matt's helmet, and then he has to go back to the one guy and like makes him a new suit. I think he makes a whole new suit or whatever. I think the suit is a lot more brighter than the last season, and now it has more reddish eyes. Yeah, and so I like the second encounter fight more than the first encounter. And I do like when they were on that rooftop and Matt and Punisher were talking about, like, why are you doing this? Like, and like he explains why he does this, because like some of these people should die and like not live, and like stuff like that. Like, he doesn't want them to live. They're all horrible to him. Matt convinced him to like, what if there's like some tiny glimpse of light in them, and then you get rid of that forever. Well, Matt believes in people, that he shouldn't kill people. There is some tiny glimpse of light in people. When Punisher, or Frank Castle captures that, the guy he was trying to kill, and like, he forces, like, Matt, like, he takes a gun to his hand, Wayne's chained up as well. If you don't kill me, I'll kill this guy, and I also know that was from the comics, too, so that, I'm glad they did that. It was really sad that, like, Punisher, like, finally got what he wanted to do, was to kill that guy, and then, like, Matt's, like, more disappointed, and, like, and then Matt, like, knocks him out. I guess he knocks him out with a gun taped to his hand. Like, I don't know how he knocks him out. He just punches him, keep on punching him, and then he drags him out to the elevator. And then we get to that one fight. I think it's like it's how in first season, that fight, that 1/4 like fight in the first season, like the hallway fight in the first season. And this one was like pretty damn good. This one's pretty cool too. Like, he also has the part of the chain that he was tied up against. He's using that as a weapon, and then he tries using the gun, and there's nothing in it. Even if he did it, he'd be bluffing. The Punisher bluffed him. Like, wait, I saw that when he pulled it. It's like, oh, he's gonna use it, and then nothing. Like, I can't like not gun, like, not shooting or out of bullet sound, I don't know. So, he was bluffing it. I was like, huh, he was bluffing. That's pretty funny, actually. I also like that Punisher, like, his catchphrase before he pulls the trigger, 1 batch, 2 batch, penny and a dime. That's the name of the book that he read to his daughter. If you know the Punisher, like his family was killed by like it's different versions of it, but this one it was like more of the gang war between the Irish, Italian, the biker gang that was in there, or was it? I forgot the name of the biker gang in the was it the Italians or I know it was the Irish. The Irish plays a big part in season 2, so yeah. Now let's get some things I don't like. Like Foggy and Karen Page. Let's go with Karen Page first. Like Karen Page in the season, they use her as a scapegoat. Something like to somehow get to point A to get to point B sometimes. The last season they used Ben Urich for this, but Karen's no reporter. She's a secretary. So why don't you just or whatever secretary? She's no Lois Lane or Iris West or who else? Who's another reporter I know? Vicky Vale. I said another DC thing, but I don't know that much about the Marvel reporters. All I know is Peter Parker. That's not a reporter, he's a photographer. I don't know much about reporters. I know there's probably people at the Daily Bugle. I remember that one guy from the Spider-Man cartoons that Peter helped or talked to, or whatever, get some advice from, and also from the movies as well. That guy was also in the movies too. But so I don't know that much about things. So if you need a reporter, you should have killed the reporter from last season. That's just dumb. I understand why they did it, because Kingpin was crazy. He knew about Ben York doing all that stuff. But no, she also flip-flops on is the Punisher good? Is the Punisher bad? It's she's against the Punisher, and then she realizes that how his family died and stuff like that, and then she switches to because after that bullying and boat scenes, you know why he's doing that. So why flip-flop back to hating him? She's just a scapegoat. She's kind of dumb. Get you're doing a Spider-Man movie, so you're gonna use the Spider-Man reporters or whatever from Daily Bugle. Yeah, you shouldn't have killed Ben Urich. And Foggy in the season, he's a little whiner, kind of. He complains about how Matt's I know you need him for the court case, but he gets beat up a lot every night. He wants to clean the city up, so give the guy a break. I Foggy was more comedic in the last season, more of a side character, but making him true to the portrait, why can't he just be more goofy sidekick? Why can't, or something like that? So yeah, I don't understand, why can't he just why can't he just be the goofy sidekick? Why can't he be Cisco? I'm more DC stuff, it's funny. Or I was the Foggy Nelson in the first Daredevil, I don't know. I'm glad that he knows that Matt's doing it, but why can't he be more supportive of what Matt's doing? That's what I'm saying. Moving on. Now let's go back to some things I like now. I like how when Punisher was captured and Daredevil was trying to rescue him, and then he actually breaks out and then kills a lot of people, and then they do team up, and that was pretty awesome. I love how when the Punisher and Daredevil were teaming up, and yeah, that's so awesome. He goes to the cemetery all injured and weak. Not mostly Matt being injured and weak. He does have some blood a little bit, but and also has a new helmet too. I also when he was telling Daredevil the story about how when he came home from the military and he saw his daughter at school. That was really sweet, and it made me tear up a little bit. So yeah, I really like this Punisher. But yeah, and then after that, the police guy, I forgot his name. It was it's Matt and Foggy's friend. I don't know. We found out where Matt and Punisher were in the cemetery, and then he was capture Matt too, and also the Punisher. But Matt persuades him not to do it. You'll get raised if you capture this guy, something like that. You kind of try and trick him a little bit, or whatever. Yeah, that was fun. The first arc was very fun. I really enjoyed the Punisher moments and the Daredevil moments together. It was really good. I don't like how they were that weird scene at the end of that last episode of the Punisher arc is when Matt and Karen was have the little romantic moment right there, and then Matt pushes his finger up her arm with the water, and what the hell was that? I don't actually want them to have a romantic relationship. Doesn't she have AIDS in the comics? I heard that she has AIDS. Karen Page gave me AIDS this season. It's a joke, not physically. But moving on to the Electra arc. What was that? I don't have her knives or Raphael knives or whatever. The size or whatever. Yeah, that's what it's called. So Electra shows up at Matt's place for some reason, and then Matt disappointed. What are you doing here? So I need to help out me. She needs help from him. Take down something. at first. I think she didn't say the Accuser clan at first. I think that's later, but Matt says like no, but like she kind of like forces him. She like gives his law form money, and then he tries to like track her down, like tries to like return it. But like when he's at her place, like the Accuser is coming up, and then like it turns out that wasn't her place. That was the Accuser's place, and she has his Daredevil suit ready to go in and beat up the Accuser. So that's how like she tricks him into helping her. Okay, this is where the action actually gets kicked in, because I do like when they first team up and then fight the Accuser. That was pretty cool and rad. Then the next day, like she explains that like the Accuser had been hiding underground, and then I need your help because you're the best fighter I know. And then like he helps her, but no killing at all. While all this was going on, like the Punisher's having his trial, and then this is where like Foggy gets like his whining bitchy moments with like Matt. And this is like I said earlier, like this is what I don't like. Like he refers to Electra as like another client. That's just the stuff that I don't like. But then because like Matt's like also helping Electra, like the Punisher actually ends up getting into jail. Matt and Foggy want to actually help him, but like Matt's not showing up at the trial to like help him. So that's when the Punisher like to jail, and also it's his fault too. Like he actually ends up going to jail on accident because like Matt's not there, and he's actually like saying like all these crazy stuff. I would do all this. I kill all you in the courtroom, whatever, like that stuff like that. So when the Punisher actually is in jail, he meets Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, and like he explains that like there is like another mob boss in there like Fisk wants to get rid of, and also he was also involved in the killing of the gang war that happened around when his family died in that park. I didn't say park earlier. It's in the park. He goes and do it, and then like another awesome scene, like kind of like with Daredevil, what he did with how in season 1 with the Russians, and now like 2 with I think it's the biker gang. That was also awesome. Like in this one, Punisher actually kills them, not like knocks them out. And then you can just imagine like seeing the Punisher like saying like, I could do this all day, like how Captain America said that. I actually said that after when he did all that, killing. Like, I could do this all day. I really like that. But Wilson Fisk, man, he's a dickhead. Like, he goes in there, kills that one guy, and then like he has dirty guards working at prison, and he tells one of them to like open the doors to like kill him. After he kills that one guy, all these other prisoners are gonna kill him. What a dickhead, Kingpin. But then he actually ends up working for Kingpin. Like, I don't think he actually does like want to. Like, he actually does release Frank Castle, but like to like sure Vanessa's okay and like she won't get hurt. But I don't think he actually ends up listening to him. Once the Punisher's out of jail, he ends up doing his own thing. So yeah, Kingpin, you're a dumbass and a dickhead. So even though you're a great villain, you're still a dumbass and a dickhead. Looking forward to you if you cross over to Spider-Man. Hope you don't be a dumbass then, because like you let a killer that kills villains. He's not gonna listen to a villain that. No, he's not. While all this other nonsense going on, back to Matt and Electra, we see that like once like they're in the Accuser's like lair or whatever, like they see this giant hole, and then like they get attacked by all these ninjas, like are like very like quiet, and then Matt can't actually hear them. And then we get Stick again, like Stick to rescue, and like when I think it's like Electra gets like her stabbed somewhere or poisoned somewhere, and like Matt's like wondering what to do, and then boom, we get Stick. It helps everyone out and like cures Electra. He also explains that Electra was like supposed to spy on him during his college days and during now too, like trying to like get him to like be a pure Stick pupil. And also he explains that the Accuser are trying to like raise up a demon. That's why that giant hole's there. Like I don't know what they're trying to do or something like that. I don't know that much demons about the Marvel universe or and also DC universe. I only know the galactic stuff right now because because of Guardians and like Thanos or whatever like that. But I'm still learning about all this stuff. Like yeah, it's interesting. I do find it interesting. He also explains that like it shows in the Electra's past, and when they do her past episode, that the demon's inside her, so the Accuser wants her to like raise it up. So yeah, I do like this season, but like, there are some parts of that like it just like didn't do it for me. Also like when Electra gets cut a lot on her arms, but yeah, and then when Matt takes her to the guy that does the suit, that did his suit, she doesn't have she's still sleeveless, like she doesn't still get cut, even possibly get her arm cut off. Like you have that like weird bulletproof, knife-proof suit that's like still like cloth, but she has like nothing on her arm. Like you can protect your arm, but not you can protect her arms. Your arm can't get cut off, like from that weird texture suit. And also like when you're at Daredevil and Electra are like ambushed by all the Accuser ninjas, like there was one scene where like a bunch of ninjas were coming, and then when they're on the roof, there's like only like 10 of them. It was like when they were showing that, it was like there were like 50 ninjas or 100 ninjas, and he thought the Punisher was gonna like shoot them down with his minigun that he found in that shed, and also that he found his vest, but like his vest had the Punisher logo already carved on it, but it was not painted. That was funny. Like that was kind of cheesy, but it was a little funny too. Cheesy and funny. I was like, ew. At least he knows where to paint now, like spray paint it now. And it was a minigun. He could have done that, and then he didn't. I was like, yes, he's not come out with a minigun and like boom. He does come out with a shotgun, and he takes down like 3 ninjas or 4 ninjas, and there was only 10 ninjas. Like, what the hell was that? And also Electra dies, like from the Cusack clan leader. That wasn't that big of a reveal, because I said that it might be him because he saw the chain that he had like from last season, the ninja guy that caught fire. Didn't he say like he's immortal? Something's like immortal. Like he did fall down and got back up. Like I see that they're introducing magic already into the Marvel universe. I heard there's some kind of rumor that it's cut off, but I don't believe it. I think Marvel's just trolling us or whatever, saying like, oh, they're cut off. Like they're really not. You can be cut off from S.H.I.E.L.D., but I don't care about S.H.I.E.L.D. Don't cut off from your heroes. You have no Flash that can travel through multi-universes, unless somebody can do that, like through multi-universes. So let's get to my favorites. I did like the second fight of Daredevil and the Punisher, like I said already. Yeah, that one, it was just like back there, like from like how they just beat the shit out of each other, and then like I really liked it. I just liked it so much. I also wish that they showed the Punisher's past like more, but I wonder if they're gonna do that in his series, if he adds a series. My favorite episode in this season was episode 3 because of the rooftop when he was Shane, and then there was the fight, the hallway to the stairs. My favorite character from the season is Punisher. I also really enjoyed him, like learning more about him. I know that he was a Vietnam vet, but this one he was an Afghan vet. They also did like a little Easter egg to like the original Punisher origin. It was like during the 3rd episode of it was when he was like talking to that one guy that was like whoa, what was all this noise up here? And then like he said like, oh, you serve in like, yeah, Vietnam. Like that's where Punisher's really from, Vietnam. Like he's a Vietnam vet. And also my favorite action scene was like again the corridor through the hallway. Favorite. I really like the Daredevil and Punisher stuff in this season. That was like spectacular. Like I'm glad they're trying to do like magic in this season too. I wonder if that's gonna be like the big villain for season 3 or the Defenders. Hope so. Something like that. For one last thing, I also like that new weapon he got. The billy club that can like stretch into like a rope. Like how I saw in the cartoon, from the Spider-Man cartoon, when they did the crossover. That was pretty cool. And he swings around like how Spider-Man would do. That was also cool. Like he didn't use it like a nunchuck. He can like the guy that gave it to him, it makes him suit. He made it into like a nunchuck. I want to see that, but it was like I wish he did the nunchuck thing a bit more awesome. Like can't wait to see more of like what tricks can he do with that. I can't wait to see more of that. Yeah. So I give Daredevil season 2 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it, but it's not as great as like last season's. I hope they do better for the next one, and also Defenders, depending on which one comes first or whatever. So please comment, give me a like, it really helps me out, and subscribe for more. And also, if you want to watch some more videos, it's my last Nervo video and my Marvel playlist. You can watch all my videos for Marvel. So what did you think about Daredevil season 2? Did you like it? Didn't like it? Post your comments, whatever. I've been Matt, and explosion.